Now, for the elevations, these are the upscale boutique communities. When we speak of boutique communities, sabi natin, boutique is very intimate, very small. Kasi what we wanted, as I mentioned, is each of the communities, may sarili-sarili siyang amenities na hindi siya mag-share sa ibang community. Not like with other developments na minsan, 1,000 yung lote na binibenta or house and land, tapos isa lang yung amenity nila. So for South Forks, only 200 to 500 families will share the clubhouse and the swimming pool. That's why we decided to have it boutique. That is our difference with the other development. Kasi sinabi natin yung boutique is very intimate, very unique. Na, let's say, if we are to compare it to the department store, na bumili ka maraming sizes, maraming pero sa boutique, isa lang yung ginagawa nila and they'll have it, parang special. So, that's what we wanted here. Like, for example, for the mansions, we have 4 projects inside the mansions. These are premier boutique communities consisting of lots ranging from 225 square meters and above. We started with Bali Mansions. It is Balinese-inspired community. These are 225 lot cuts development. And then we also have Tokyo Mansions, which is Japanese Zen-inspired community. Dyan 300 square meters yung minimum lot cut. Then we also have a Thai-inspired community. Actually, dalawa siya we call it. First one is Phuket Mansions, 350 square meters and above yung kanyang area, lot cuts. And then the other one is Raja Mansions. So it's more of a this one is Raja. So this is the latest development that we're offering. We started selling last August, and we just opened the first phase, which is this area, around 90 lots. So right now we are close to around 50 lots or 60, almost 60 lots have been sold. So we're opening next week the phase 2 for further development, and it will have another phase, which is phase 3 near the golf course now. Now, in terms of more affordable community, we have the elevation. These are upscale boutique communities. We have 4 projects also for upscale communities. We have the villas. We started with the villas, and Bayan South started with villas, which 150 square meter yung lot cut. And then it was followed by Nirvana Valley, which is located on the other side of the development. Actually, sa kabilang side na siya. If we are going to Tagaytay, passing through the Laguna, Santa Rosa, Tagaytay Road, yung dito sa, if you're familiar with the Valley area, yung entrance niya nandun sa area na yun. Then we have also a French-inspired community, the one that we passed by earlier. This is called Chateau de Paris. So when we speak of Chateau, it means castle literally in English. So we wanted to capture the grandeur of French architecture in this development. And then we also have what we call Miami, Floridian American naman yung concept ito. Medyo modern yung concept niya. So each of these both mansions and elevations have their own clubhouses per development. Okay, hindi siya yung isa lang. Okay, we also have a project category called the elevations, which consists of mid-rise boutique communities. So we started with Scandia Space. It's a twin tower. Ito yung una natin pupuntahan. So 6 floors lang siya. The ground floors are allotted for commercial and retail, and then the second to 6th floor are residential condominium buildings. So we have 2 buildings for that one. That's around 95% sold already. And then we also have what we call destination Stanford Suites, which portion of which have been allotted for condotel development. We tied up with Destination Hotel Group, so they are managing the hotels, around 66 units for hotel suites. The rest are residential condominiums, which are sold out already. Okay, and then just recently, early this month, we've launched, late last month, we've launched the second building, which is Stanford Suites. It's more of a level up to the first building, wherein we put more amenities. For the first building, kasi we have a swimming pool and a jogging trail lang at the roof there. So for the second building, we've allotted a portion for function hall and a sky lounge, we call it, that will serve as a study room as well for the residents. So definitely on top of the swimming pool, there will be added amenities. So we call it level up smart living. The reason why we call it smart living then kasi we have adopted what we call a load-bearing technology na walang bulky columns. Kasi normally, di ba kapag condominiums, may mga poste inside. So for this one, we don't have such. So they can maximize the unit. So yung sayang kasi nakakain ng mga poste na yun. And then we also have one condominium development along the golf course. We call it the Fairway project category. And the only project that we have there is Golf View Terraces. It's a condominium, mid-rise condominium that directly faces a fairway. So pagising mo sa umaga, you see the greens of the golf course. So we pass by there later on this afternoon. Okay, and then we also have the anchor amenity, which we call the Southwards Golf Club. It's an 18-hole golf course that serves as an amenity, an added amenity to the environment. And as I've mentioned, we have what we call Westboro Town Center. It's more of a tie-up development with Alvea land. So the structures, initial structures for the retail will happen sometime next year. So currently we have Microtel landing to Microtel Southwards as a development, but eventually we will be having a building that will offer initially retail stores or retail shops. But Westboro is almost sold out already, so we're just trying to get people to come in and put up their own establishments. So, medyo makababa ang ikutin natin. We'll start with the condominium development for Stanford and Scandia Suites. Then we move on to mansions and then elevations. And lastly, the fairways wherein if you want to, you can tour the golf course. Sino marunong mag-drive ng golf course? But even, I've already advised them that we'll be coming over this afternoon. Okay? So we'll go first to the condominium.